Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me here, Kevin the Ninja, at the Moto Dojo. It's Wednesday, midweek, and yes, we're still grinding. Today has been a really challenging day. It's halfway through the week, but it feels like it's been the whole week and just this morning. Sometimes when life throws you challenges, it weighs on you heavily. I was not even wanting to work out today. To be honest with you, I was thinking, you know what I could do with my lunch break is just curl up into a ball and go to sleep and wake up and maybe feel a little worse, maybe feel a little better. But it's times like these where life is throwing you challenges where you just have to dig deep, maybe even deeper than you thought you could, and rise above it. So it's a testament, I think, today I'm going to show why I am still here grinding on a channel with maybe no views. I don't care. It's mainly just for myself to remind myself that I'm bigger and better than my previous version. The one that would just crawl up into a ball and give up and go to sleep and take it easy. No, it's times like these where a workout is definitely necessary to bounce back. So I'm here to show that maybe for an example, a motivation for you that might be going through some life experiences and life challenges, that yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's a reward to be won, and it's a grind to be had. So we're gonna see if my stream that doesn't want to connect with the video here wants to cooperate with us, and if it doesn't, we'll just have to restart. But I'm feeling really anxious today about getting a good grind on. It definitely feels like it's been a while since the stream has been working right. So let's see if we can get this camera working for me here. Let's see. Let's try this. Okay. Is it working? It wants to work. It doesn't want to work. Let me go restart it here real quick. Alright, a little better, maybe. Let's see. Set another camera. Okay. Like I said, sometimes the life just keeps giving you life challenges, and it's okay, because that's what kind of makes us do what we need to do to bounce back, and that's struggle. Struggle every day, every which way. For me, it feels like I've just been getting a lot of opportunities and challenges thrown at me from life and work. And it's been really testing me, and like I said, I wanted to just quit today. I wanted to just not stream, not work out, and fall off the wagon, so to speak. But it's going to cost us if I do that. It's going to cost us from our endurance run we want to do Sunday, which I kind of am dreading. Not really physically, but mentally. Like, it's all mental that I'm thinking, should I even do it? What's the point of running more than just a couple of miles? What's the point of running at all? Yeah, it's been one of those days. And I feel like it's a good opportunity to spread some of that knowledge that I've gained and apply it. You know, it's easy to speak, to say, well, all you need to do to bounce back is just keep working out. But yeah, what about the days where you feel like you don't want to work out? That's hard. It's all a mental game at that point. You kind of have to trick the mind into doing something hard so that you can bounce back. But again, it's a struggle. I know that everyone goes through some stuff. I know you guys are probably going through some challenges. And maybe it's me here on this channel to help myself, maybe show the world that we can do this. We can bounce back. We can dig deep, deeper than we have in the past, and rise above. And it takes like a ninja discipline. I call it a ninja discipline to do that type of bouncing back. Because yeah, like I said, today I was like, I don't want to run today. I'm not feeling like we should run. It feels like I should just stop what I'm doing. You know, maybe even quit the channel, so to speak. Because yeah, it hits you so hard that you're like, I don't want to do it. You know, it doesn't feel good to do it when you are not in the mood, so to speak. So yeah, I think we're going to grind anyway, and we're going to get our 10K. I don't care if it breaks us. We're going to go ahead and do it. So let's see if the HUD wants to cooperate with us and start the workout here. Looks like it's starting. Okay, cool. All right, let's keep going, and let's keep grinding. We are working on our pistols now in hardcore. We have 2 bloodthirsties done out of the way with the Jaeger, and hopefully we can get a couple more this fine day that we're struggling through. Yeah, it's been a challenging day, I'm not gonna lie, and I just have to reach down and see what I can do to bounce back. But yeah, I've been sad about my dog, been sad about life, and I don't know why. Today hit me in weird ways. I know it's a full moon in Aquarius, which is also my rising sign, and I just don't know why that I have to go through some of these challenges. Um, Maybe it's me asking myself that I need to understand why the life challenges are happening in the first place. I guess maybe we don't necessarily need to know why we're going through challenges. I think if I overthink that, I'll probably drive myself crazy. If I think about needing to understand why I'm going through a life challenge or why things are happening, yeah, I think I'll probably, that'll be the time I fall off the wagon, so to speak, and quit. So instead of giving up, instead of quitting and breaking down, we're gonna keep grinding, and just so happens that our next map we're playing right now is grind. So maybe the universe is trying to send me some signals. I don't know. We're gonna see if we can get our pace going here. Looks like the HUD is working, so that's great. The camera's still on. So yeah, we'll see how much we can get done today. But my goal is the 10K. I gotta run it out. I got so many emotions to run out, and I think that's where this energy comes from. It's a buildup of energy. Yesterday we hit 8 miles, so I woke up super sore today. And I gotta be honest, I woke up hungover because, yeah, I drank too much last night, thinking about my dog and just being sad and down on myself. So guess what? Today's a new day to not drink, and today's also a new day to get our 10K. We're gonna hit it. Let's see if we can get some crunchy kills here. We are working on the Jaeger 45, which is probably, I want to say, the harder pistol. We'll find out. But we're already 2 bloodthirsties down. Let's get this warm-up going, and then we'll jump in on a full run. Here we go. This guy's waiting for me. Let's get over on this side. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, we talk about mental health on this channel a lot, and I talk about it on good days, and I think it's probably important to talk about it on a bad day like today. Yeah, a challenging day. It's okay to have challenges. It's okay to have bad days. But it's not okay to give up. I gotta remind myself that, because what's the point of giving up on yourself when you are probably the only person that can bounce back? And I keep saying that, bouncing back. It really is like bouncing back. Think of life as like a ping pong battle. Sometimes you're on one side of the net, and it's other times you're on the other side of the board. And it's, yeah, good days and bad days. Some days you feel like, man, you're on top of the world. Like yesterday, I felt like I was really on top of the world. And yeah, last night, after my wife came home, we were reminiscing about our dog. We got a card in the mail from our vet with all the love for our dog, and it was just super sad. So it brought me right back down. And then we had a visit from a very, very close friend, who I like to say is, my adopted son. And yeah, he was just so sweet. He was just the best. And yeah, again, helping us remember our dog, because he had a close relationship with that animal. It seems like our animal touched so many lives, which is just really cool overall to have. It's very unique to have a dog that has touched that many lives, and we were just remembering that. And so yeah, I was so sad that I just continued to drink. And usually I only have a beer or 2 a night, and I drank 4. And it was not good because I can't handle alcohol. I can't handle that much beer in general. And so yeah, woke up with some pains, definitely headache, and kind of nausea going. And I realized, yeah, this has got to change. I can't be doing this. It's not good for me. But I'm sad, and so I'm using as a coping mechanism to just kind of work through this pain that I'm going through. And it's hard because it's a double-edged sword. You think alcohol is helping you. You think alcohol is going to support you. It really is like a false friend, alcohol. For me, at least, I really can't have more than, like I said, a beer, maybe 2 a night. If I do, I wake up with the worst stomach pains, I have trouble sleeping, and it ruins my day, so to speak. And so I can only imagine if people are struggling with alcoholism, what that's going for you. For me, it's not going great. And yeah, that's why I'm kind of walking right now, because I'm still suffering through some pains, and it's just unfortunate. But it's the decision I made. So mental health is very, it's very unique to the individual. Like, we all struggle in our own ways. We all have different problems we're going through. We all are in different stages of our life journey. And it's hard because I could say that working out helps me, but what happens when I don't want to work out, or I'm too much in pain, emotionally to work out? Yeah, my body just doesn't want to do it. And so right now I'm really having to force myself. And I hate saying that because, yeah, we should be a channel about discipline. We should be a channel about ninjas that are focused and never faulty, very, very on track of our game. But what happens when, me, quote unquote, the sensei, has these types of problems, time and time again? Am I, ruining the channel simply by making the stream, talking about my downfalls? Probably. And I'm gonna look back on this video and think, I should probably take that video down. I should probably, not show my weaker points or weak sides. But I have something in the back of my mind that says sometimes these videos are a message for the future me that says I can be better. I can be better. You know how that one day that I woke up hungover and I streamed anyway? Good job, Kevin. You did it, and it was hard on you. Yeah, but you still did it anyway. And I feel like maybe today's one of those days. Because I simply did not want to work out today. I wanted to call in sick at work and just, crawl up in a ball and not do anything. But I realize every time I do that, and there are days where I do that, I feel worse on the outside of that. Like, there's no point. I feel like I come out of that feeling worse than had I just done it. And so I kind of look back on some of my older videos that say, Kevin, you've done, a marathon or half marathon or 20 miles, and you were victorious. You can do anything. And those are really motivational videos for myself. And I say, when I'm not feeling good, those are the times to look back and say, I could do it. So as far as mental health goes, if you're having a bad day, I get it. Be easy on yourself as far as you can, as much as you can. Today might be one of those days where I have one of those Snickers I was talking about, where, we're so disciplined in our eating and our diet and everything, but some days you have to have that Snickers, so to speak. If you don't, you're gonna break down and you're gonna fall off the wagon, maybe even farther than just having that Snickers. So that's my message to me. Maybe you guys will learn from it. I don't know. Everyone's dealing with their own stuff in their own way. And today I'm dealing with it my own way, and I just hate it because I don't like feeling like this, and I really wish I could get better overall. But I have to remember that this is a deficit that I'm going through. I talked a little bit about how, on days that you are feeling high and mighty, so to speak, and on top of the world, let those be reminders that this won't last. It's not really a pessimistic attitude to say, the good times won't last. It's kind of a realist. When you look at things aside from the point of positive and negative or good and bad, and just accept things the way they are, like I was saying to myself, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel depressed today? Well, I'm sore and I'm hungover and thinking about my dog and challenged at work and just stretched. It seems like I'm stretched in a lot of aspects of life. And so I think about quitting. I think about giving up. I think about stop running in general. Like I seriously feel like, why am I even doing this? Like one of those days. If I keep dwelling on that and keep thinking about why I'm doing things a certain way, then I'll go insane. I'll go more insane than just getting on this treadmill and getting the 6 miles done. Because it's not helping. It's not helping me. It's not helping maybe the people around me and my relationships. Because it doesn't show a true, evolved character. And that's what I hope to be. Overall, I just hope to be more evolved. I talk about how I want to be more patient, more understanding, with more strength and courage, so that I don't have bad days. But I think it goes beyond that. I think it goes beyond of just having a good or bad day. I think it really boils down to being strong enough to roll with the punches. Having a bad day but bouncing back. not letting that bad day ruin your week, your month, your marathon goal, like those types of things. I feel like today is a good day for me to remember that, because yeah, for the past couple of days, I felt like I was bouncing back with my emotions and saying, yeah, I miss my dog, but I'm focusing on the positive things. But yeah, last night hit me, and again this morning, I just was like, man, life is really challenging. And so I think today is just another reminder that the good times won't last, and neither will the bad times. Bad times, the negative, that deficit is short-lived. And so is the positive. So you have to kind of get to the space, at least I'm trying to tell myself, get to this point where I'm not pessimistic, but I'm realist in making the good days like really, really strong in my mind, making those good days reverberate so that when the bad days come, and they will, that I remember, hey, this didn't last. The positive didn't last, and neither will this. Like, this will pass. And I think when I get to that understanding, I'll stop overly criticizing the bad days and becoming very, very depressed. And instead, you could just say, this is a deficit. Something good will happen on the opposite side of this. Something has to change, and this won't last. So yeah, man, mental health is a struggle, even for me. And like I said, I wasn't gonna work out today. I was just gonna crawl up into a ball and take a nap. But boy, all the times I do that, I wake up on the other side of that nap feeling worse. And so I figure, I could do myself a little bit of benefit and hopefully get out of this workout feeling a little bit better. I realize that over drinking is harming me, and so I gotta get a handle on that again, like I've had to do many, many years in the past. I'm just gonna have to do it. And so it's another challenge for me. I'm gonna treat it as a life challenge, and I'm gonna set goals and set boundaries, and it's gonna happen because I've done it before, and I'll do it again. I think everyone has to struggle through something in their life. I feel like nobody goes through life kind of coasting. At least you shouldn't. You should always be looking at ways of increasing your discipline, strengthening yourself, and evolving your character so that you can always be prepared for the bad days. Otherwise, like, I'm thinking to myself, the bad days will be so dark that maybe one day you don't bounce back. I keep thinking, man, if I stop running, say I stop this channel and not have a discipline around everyday fitness, and I just quit, yeah, that'll hit me so hard that I'll just become really depressed, really down, and I will lose all that I've gained. Like, really, all that I've gained throughout the years. I could easily see myself losing that. If we had a nice lens to look through at the future and see ourselves, if we chose A, B, C, or D, these different life options, man, wouldn't that be easy? Wouldn't that be easy to just say, wow, I've gone through all these challenges and I can see which ones are the right choices. It's hard because, yeah, we really do navigate life blind. We don't have that crystal ball or that crystal clear lens that shows us what is the best path in life. But I find that it's always the hard path. It's always the dark and hard path that is worth it, the ones that are long-lasting, long-lived, and those ones, I think, those paths show for all of us whether we liked it or not. Alright, my video is kind of cutting out on me, so I'm going to have to beat it with a stick here. Alright, let's change up the video. Come on, video. Work with me today, please. Maybe. We'll see if that lasts. Nothing lasts, right? Oh, okay. So let's get back into it. we're done feeling sorry for ourselves. We gotta get these 5 kills out of the way, man. This Jaeger's been pretty fun. As you can see in hardcore, it's definitely the way to get it. Get it gold, get it arc light, get it tempest. You just gotta be quick and watch your back. Oh, come on. We're doing ring around the rosy now. Come on. Let's see, where are they? Spawn trapping me, probably coming up on my... Let's do a shark charge here. Just to see. Alright, 1 mile down. Feels good to get 1 mile down. Oh my god. Alright. UAV at least. We got a UAV prepped. We'll get that going once we get a couple more kills. And let's see. Oh my gosh. One. Yeah, the pistols are really meant to be upgraded and ranked up in hardcore for sure. Because there's no way you're going to get headshots in multiplayer. You know way you're going to get a lot of kills in, oh my gosh, in regular kill mode. Alright, spawn flipping. Let's get our UAV up. Alright, we got a guy coming, maybe. Yeah, he's holding it down. He's waiting for me. I'm not playing that game. Here we go. There we go. There's the bloodthirsty. That's it. Okay. We accomplished Tempest on the pistol. All right. That's 1 done. We got 2 more to go. Let's switch it up. And let's get the Velox, which is going to be tight. It's a 3-round burst pistol. So yeah, you know it's going to be tight. Sweet. Another arc light done. Oh, thanks, blue guy. Thank you for that. At least I got my bloodthirsty, right? It wasn't like on kill 4. That would be really, really challenging. All right, let's try and flank stake them. I feel like getting them from their spawns are really what's the best thing to do. Yeah, if I can flank stake them a little bit here. All right, my teammate died. There we go, 1 more kill. We got a bloodthirsty on this guy. Here we go. There we go, another bloodthirsty. The pistols, I'm telling you, are overpowered in hardcore. And because they're tight, you can run and gun. All this. So yeah, we'll see if we can get this Velox done right now. That would be pretty tasty. I mean, I know I'm getting cocky now. But yeah, we're doing really good. Our team is really doing good here. Let's see if these guys come through. Let's get a UAV going just to show them out. Alright, teammates getting them. See what B's all about. Ooh, B's getting crunchy over here. B's getting spicy. Spawn flipping. Yeah. Nope. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is so crunchy. Alright, cool. We switched it up, guys. So let's see if we can get him long shot. Get him out. I don't know, man. We're getting pipey. We need some ammo. Here we go. Gonna open it up there. I love it that you can shoot doors open. They're all sensor doors. They're all future doors here in the future. Everything's all censored. Not just in speech, but also the doors are censored. And a couple more. Let's get another UAV going. Flank stake them. See if we can spawn trap them. Oh, the UAV's here. No! It's alright. Live to fight another day. Live to grind another day. Isn't it good to be alive, guys? It is. No matter what's happening. Good day or bad day. I remember a friend used to tell me, gosh, isn't isn't being alive better than being dead? I mean, being in prison. Like, 'cause even in prison, you're still alive. And life, even though it can be really hard, like I'm complaining about my hard day because I drink too much and I stress too much and I'm falling into some depression over my dog. Isn't that better than being dead? Like, I honestly think that no matter what you believe about what happens when you die, it's not living, it's not life. And so when you look at life truly being everything, anything and everything that you could ever experience, isn't that better than not experiencing it all? Even the bad days. And this is where I'm trying to break myself and shake myself out of this depression. Man, Kevin, isn't it great that you have the opportunity to just live and have these pains? Like, it's kind of like that saying, it's better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. Like, yeah, it's a corny saying from that corny lovey-dovey movie, and I get it. I really do get it. It makes sense because, yes, it does. It makes sense to have an animal that you raise and you live and you love with for 14 years, and he was your running partner. He got you into running, and he got you through bad times, and yeah, he was like your emotional support animal in some cases. But then again, he didn't need to be that way all the time, because he helped me understand that, yeah, life is truly meant to be lived at the fullest. And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter so much that he is gone, because he taught me out of all these challenges, boy, that it's just great to be alive. Oh, there's Moto. Oh yeah, this is where I was spawn trapping him. Yeah, kind of playing kind of sneaky. Yeah, right here, double kill. It was too crunchy. Nice gun. Yeah, so I have to remember that. I was a good friend that taught me that like many, many years ago. Isn't it better to just be alive than not? Alright, quick break in between rounds here. Alright, we're back. Homestead. Alright, we can do Homestead. Awesome. Get some water here. And let's keep grinding. Pick up the pace. Unpause the workout. So yeah, it is, and this is my 1.5 mile serotonin boost I'm getting from running. Isn't it funny? The first mile always is the hardest. Once you get past that first mile, everything gets better. Life gets better. So that's why I'm reminding myself right here, whether or not this works for you or not, it works for me. Every day that I feel like giving up, every day that I feel like, you know what, this is the worst day, and I'm kind of like setting myself up in that mindset of saying, yeah, say you stubbed your toe, or you had an argument with your spouse, or, you woke up and you saw your phone and it had an awful notification on it from something maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, or maybe, you know, whatever happened, and you're just right there setting yourself up with the mindset that, yeah, today's going to be a bad day. It's those days that test us. It's those days that make us remember that we don't have to dwell. We don't have to stay in this mindset of something bad just happened, now the whole day is a wash. You might have bad moments, but I'm reminding myself that it can't be bad days. Like, unless it's one thing after another, after another, after another, after another, you know, which is rare. It's not saying that it doesn't happen, but it's much rarer to have those bad moments that happen like every hour on the hour. But the problem is here. When I woke up this morning, yeah, I saw some things on my social media that made me mad, that made me depressed, and made me sad. It reminded me of how awful the world can be. Those are bad moments. Those are bad sensations. Did it ruin my day? No. I then remembered, oh man, my dog from last night. I was really sad. So that got me thinking, yeah, that's really sad and awful. And then I stood up and I remembered that I'm really sore because we really ran a lot yesterday. And the alcohol that I consumed didn't help me with recovery. In fact, it hindered it so much that I woke up hungover with a headache and body aches. So yeah, I was mad at myself, and I get down on myself all the time. You know, nobody is your biggest critic other than yourself. And me, I'm the biggest critic you'll ever know to myself. And so yeah, I got mad at myself saying, look, Kevin, didn't you just fail that challenge, that promise you said to yourself just over a year ago that you wouldn't wake up hungover, that you would get a handle on your drinking? And here you are, end of July, and you're failing. So yeah, I got down as soon as I got up. How interesting, right? And so that kind of cascaded with me throughout the day. And then some things happened at work. Nothing horrible, but just like, it kind of reminded me, man, Kevin, look at you. You're not even doing as good as you could if you were doing X, Y, and Z, and, you know, and doing everything that you can. And so I got mad at myself yet again and thinking, boy, I'm failing my life. I'm failing my home. I'm failing my job. Like, what? I didn't really say to myself, what am I doing great? Which I need to remind myself that. Because when we're down, and boy do we get down, don't we? We get down so bad that sometimes it's hard to get back up. But it's in those moments, in our moments of despair, that we are just having to really focus on the positive and the good things that we're doing. Like, hey, I didn't call out sick today. Hey, I did get on this treadmill. I did start the stream, and I said I wasn't going to do it because I was feeling bad, and I was emotionally depressed, and I was sore and hungover, and I was saying, yeah, I'm just going to, you know, fall off the wagon and not hit my goals, not hit my marathon in a couple of weeks here, because I need every run. Like, every run counts at this point. And I was like, yeah, that's how we bounce back. We bounce back from telling ourselves and reminding ourselves we might be failing X, Y, and Z, but didn't we at least achieve A? Didn't at least we get up out of bed and get going? That's an achievement. On some days it feels like it's a challenge. Most days for me it's not. Like, most days I feel really good about getting up and getting going. But the days like today hit me, I was like, I don't even want to get up. I don't want to get up and put on a smile and get on camera for my work and pretend that I like it. It's so tough some days. So I remind myself, hey, one, I need to not look at my phone when I get up. I think that for me always sets my mind up in whatever space that is on my social media feed. Two, I probably need to delete my Instagram account. I know it's crazy. I've only had it since April, and I was hoping it would spread the channel. And it has, and it has not at the same time. What it's done is bombarded me with mindless distractions. Nothing on Instagram really helps me. There are some mechanic videos that I watch, because I'm a makeshift mechanic. Let's be honest, I'm a cheapskate, and I'd rather see if I could do it myself than pay a mechanic hundreds of dollars to do it. So yeah, I'll follow that, and then I followed motorcycle videos, and then I followed funny videos, and then not so funny videos, and then political videos, and then you see where I'm going, and then the algorithm just feeds me a bunch of fear, hate, And I'm like, why am I concerned about this? It doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm being ignorant. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me that the world is on fire. It doesn't matter to me that some people hate each other in the world, because all that's making me hate is the world that I think I know. The world that's in my head. Because I don't go out into the world, so to speak, as much as I did before. I really have an enclosed world. So my day really doesn't, it shouldn't be impacted by the outside external world. We all live in our internal worlds. Those are those spheres we were talking about, those circles. And my circles are very tight and small, except for my growing social media sphere. So what I think I'm going to be doing here in the next little bit is deleting my Instagram account and finally going back to no social media, because I'm not on Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat or any of the other social medias. I have a YouTube video or a channel where I stream and where I upload my videos and where I get cooking videos and mechanic videos and yeah, some other people funny videos. But yeah, having Instagram and having instant notifications of fear, hate, and political garbage, it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't make me happier. It only brings me down. It forces me to be associated with a mentality that I can't really control, or at least it's not hard, or at least it's not easy to control. And so yeah, I think that's going to be my first goal. Second is not drinking, over drinking every night. To take days off. I took a day off on Monday night, and I woke up yesterday full of energy. That's why we were able to run 8 miles really well, because I was back on my routine. I ate well, I slept well, I woke up feeling awesome. That happens when I don't overdrink. So that's the next thing to go. The third is always going to be a battle. The third is always going to be a battle, and that's our mental space. For me, I know it. It's how do I take the hit and keep on going? How do I roll with the punches? And I think that just comes from reminding myself that I can achieve greatness even at the darkest times. So I think what I just described there was our trinity, our three-pointed star of optimal health: mental, physical, spiritual, and how I can resolve them in my personal life. The mental comes from being basically disconnected and owning my internal world. You know, ninjas, being master of ourselves and our environment. And that includes our social environment, our social intake. For me, is social media. So I control that by limiting my social media, and I think I'm going to have to kill it altogether. So that's going to resolve the mental. Physical is kind of a two-part thing. For me, it's not overeating or drinking at night, so I can wake up feeling strong, refreshed, reinvigorated, with the energy that can move me through the day and get me through the workout. Because I plan to work out 5 days a week with one big strong workout at least once a week. So that's going to help me with the physical. So that's mental, physical, and spiritual. It's not just breathing, it's also breathing through these problems. So what I'm just reminding myself, and this is good because I'm telling you, this channel is really like self-help for me. Maybe it helps 1 or 2 people in the world. Awesome. If it doesn't, if my video gets skipped, fine. But like I said, these videos are meant for when I'm at my lowest, so I can go back and revisit them and find out, hey, how did I bounce back? I was having a bad day on this day. How did I bounce back? Breathing. Spirituality is the breath of life. We all have the opportunity of slowing down our breath. There's all these sayings like, oh, you took my breath away, or life can really knock the air out of you, so to speak. Yeah, days like today, I definitely feel like I'm sucking wind only because I have no breath. And that is dangerous, because you might as well be curled up in a ball, ready to die if you're not breathing properly. Life will steal your breath. There's times of feeling anxious, and your life is just, it's hard for you to get on track, so to speak, with your breathing. And it's only because you're not breathing well. Sorry, you're not getting on track with your life or on your disciplines, because somebody something is taking away your breathing. It's weird. So what meditation practice has taught me is that we can breathe through our problems every day. We get to choose our breath. In times of stress, severe stress, and panic, we go into pure survival mode where we're not really taking deep breaths. Instead, we're in this fear, locked down mode, hunched over, clenched mode. We're tight, we're stressed, and we're not breathing. So our spiritual health is as basic as breathing. That's where it starts to improve, is our breath. So when you think next time you have maybe the first two covered, mental and physical health, and you're thinking, how do I become more spiritual? It's to relieve stress through breathing. And that in turn will help and augment and improve the other two factors of optimal health, of improving your physical and mental health, simply because you are breathing better. So yeah, you're breathing better, you're spiritual. Oh man, that guy's ghosting me. So that's the first thing I'll say to myself, like today. Like last night, I got it. I thought I got it under control with my breathing. Wake up today, nope, I'm not. But I should have. I should have just put down my phone and started breathing, working on my deep breathing. Wow, that was a long shot, 32 meters. Woo! Feeling crunchy. How we doing? Still spawned here? I'm waiting for them to come here. They seem like they're spawn trapping us. Seems like they're spawn trapping us here. Alright, we got the ghost. I'm not getting any of those tags because they know where the tags are. I'm just waiting for them. Kind of feels like camping, but I said, in hardcore, there's no such thing as camping. It's survival, man. Think about it. If you're in war where there are no respawns, like actual war, oh my, wow. You are trying to camp. You are trying to go prone. You are trying to make yourself invisible for as long as you can. Because, yeah, that's the only thing you have. You don't have another life. You don't have a reset, save point. You only have death awaiting you. So, yeah. Go ahead and camp to get that bloodthirsty. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's flank stake him. Black him out. We are already with our bloodthirsty, so let's die. One more, I think, one more. Yeah, one more with the blocks. This is a pretty crunchy one. The 3-round burst. I'm loving it. I knew the pistols would be easier to get. It's just still a progress in hardcore, but I knew that they would be quicker to get because hardcore makes it really easy. Whew. All right, let's light them up. Let's get them over here. One, two, three. Nope. Gosh, he got me. Good job, bro. Good job. Yeah, what a day. And I already feel better. Yeah, I'm still sore. Yes, I'm still hungover. This isn't like a miracle cure by any means. I did have a lot of electrolytes and caffeine. Usually I don't drink that much caffeine, but I've already had a lot today to kind of combat the headache. And it's not really helping, but I'm telling myself it is. What's helping is me understanding why I feel this way, and I'm actually feeling a little bit more recharged and reinvigorated to continue on my path, to continue on my discipline. Yeah, if I can get down, I know that everyone gets down. Like, I'm not the smiley, happy ninja that everyone might think I am. You know, like I said, when I get down, and when I get mad, I turn into a little green Hulk, little green monster. And I hate being that guy. I hate doing it because it's not the best of me. I want to feel like I am doing my best every day. And today might be one of those Snickers days, like I was saying. It might just be a Snickers day. But yeah, I had the opportunity of, okay, my lunch hour, I could either take a break and nap, or I can get on the treadmill and grind And I knew that this feels so much better than just letting all this stress consume me. It really is working out your stress. It's working out your stress so much that, yeah, you feel so much better because you're hitting your goals. Yeah, that certainly feels better than taking a day off. So your worst days are your best days to work out. It's easy to work out on a day that you feel really good. It's harder and more challenging, and thus more rewarding to work out when you're not feeling good, when you're feeling like to give up. Those times, those moments of despair are what define us ninjas here. That's what I'm after. And so maybe I can spread that knowledge. It's hard because you can see me failing, you can see me, trying to give up, just struggling with it, like, hey Kevin, don't give up, you've been doing so well. No, there's days where I just absolutely want to give up, like today. And you have to tell the devil, not today, devil, not today. Not today, devil. You really do have to battle with the devil. We each have a devil. We each have a dark side. We each have challenges and struggles. We have to learn to fight through those struggles and to make real change from within. We have to change ourselves because there's nobody coming to save us. There's nobody coming to help us. We are our biggest critics, we are our best friends, and we are our worst enemies at the same time. I know I'm my best friend and my worst enemy. Not that I don't have friends. I mean, yeah, some days it feels like I don't have any friends. Doesn't that sound sad? But I don't think about that. I don't think about, man, I wish I had friends. I wish I had, close friends that lived near me. All my friends seem to have moved away. Even my closest friend, my brother, moved. And I feel like, man, do I just never have friends in my life? Probably. Maybe I'm one of those guys that do not have friends because it's hard for me. I was kind of a lonely kid growing up. I had a few friends. One that I'll say has been a really good friend when I was growing up. And yeah, helped me when I was in a struggling phase in my early teenager years. I always relied on martial arts though, to kind of help me through that, to kind of forget that I was kind of the loner kid in high school. I wish I could have told myself back then that friends didn't matter so much. It really was developing a mindset. So yeah, I think that's the way to think. You may be lonely, you may be alone, but don't feel worthless or useless. Alright, we'll grab some water here. Alright, let's see how we're doing. We're at 3 miles. Yeah, over 3 miles here. We're hitting our 5K. And we need to get another 5K here in the next 30 minutes. Let's see. See if we can do it, guys. Feeling good. Yeah, I'm feeling less sore. It's weird how, I woke up really sore today. I stretched a couple times even before this run. And I was like, man, I felt really sore. Am I really going to get this 10K? But I always remember, past mile 1.5, that's when your endorphins kick in, and that's when your blood starts flowing. And as long as you have good posture when you're running, you're able to carry yourself through it. Unless you're injured. Now, if you're injured, much different story. That, you have to listen to your body and take a break. But I'm not injured. My ankle, my knee's feeling great. I'm breathing pretty well, even though life has kind of knocked the air out of me today. I am not giving up. So, we have this gun to get one more bloodthirsty. Once we do, oh my gosh, it's over, team. Woo-hoo-hoo, rocket launcher right off the bat. Nice. That's so great. Ooh, look at this guy coming through. All right, let's see if we can crack him with a little shock charge action. He's right over there, buddies. He's right over there. Watch out. Oh no, thermo. This guy's playing smart. All right, let's try and flank stake him. This is a good mode to play domination. You know, I thought this map was in Cold War. I learned just today that this map came out in Black Ops 2 multiplayer. Now, I didn't play multiplayer in Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 or even Black Ops 3. I know, shame on me, right? I just started playing multiplayer in Black Ops 4, and then Cold War, and then Black Ops 6, and Vanguard, and now Black Ops 7. I didn't play it in World War II, to tell you the truth. World War II's mechanics, I hated. I loved the storyline. This is the conflict I have with World War II, is the storyline is everything. I'm writing a book, and its main pretense is that it's built around or hosted around the time of World War II. It's not a World War II book, though. But the lore behind what the Nazis were doing, and a lot of people were doing back in World War II, as in terms to technology and the way that we now live in our lives, is so heavy. And so I respect it. The problem is that game has the worst mechanics, in my opinion, has the worst zombies. Not the worst zombies game story, though. The game story is amazing. It's probably the perfect storyline, because it deals with what the Nazis were doing. So flash forward, I even probably just want to play the last map, because yeah, I played the Final Reich, but the last one, which was I forgot the name of the last map, but it's where you go to Antarctica, and you go basically to the center of the Earth through a means of teleportation. Yeah, I truly believe that the Earth is in fact hollow. And there's a couple things that teach us why that could be true. One, the vibration of anything that's spinning in water always pushes the material to the outside, and on the inside, based on the frequency, will be hollow, based on how quickly it's spinning. Now, if we had droplets of water with pieces of dirt in a container, and yeah, this experiment has been done, they get to measure the material and witness it being pushed to the outer rims. And that's where, yeah, I dare say, the Nazis understood frequency and vibration enough to say, you know, there's hollow Earth. And the hollow Earth is simply an ancient understanding. I think every culture around the world has illustrated that when they drew realms. So when they draw realms, we see that from easily stemming from theory, and you could say it's a theory, of hollow Earth, because their realms that they constructed had rings. And like I was thinking earlier, since the human body has rings of consciousness, why is it not in the material? Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not real and it's not there. So I think we have hidden realms because we have unseen rings of anything that vibrates, anything that's in motion, which we know in this this dynamic, ever-changing, ever-evolving universe, that yeah, things are always moving, things are always changing, and we are not doing good on this map. This map is just killing us for some reason. Like, they're just simply spawn trapping us. So we play a little sneaky, and we say, okay, we're gonna lay down, and we're just gonna wait for them. They want to come and spawn trap us, we will let them. Oh, R60 gonna roll right into me, I bet you. Gonna roll right into me. There it is, and it gets my friend. I knew it. I mean, as soon as they come out with the R60, those things track me for sure. Everything else doesn't, but when they get that, they're like aiming for me. Boy, yeah, this is hard to do with a pistol. This really isn't my match. Crazy. You win some, you lose some, and you bounce out of the matches, you just call it. And you say, nope, it's not happening. Hey, you'll see how many more miles we can get done here before we start losing our minds. It's a hard day. It's a hard day. It's a hard day. It's also a rainy day. You know, it's funny. I was always hoping for a rainy day because it cools down my city that I live in, and it feels like you're more able to get things done physically when it's cooler. Because yeah, my brain isn't overheating. But when I don't see the sun for more than a day, something happens with my brain, and I kind of get depressed. So I just gotta remind myself, the sun will come out tomorrow. Just like that song. Alright, one more Bloodthirsty, and we'll move on to the last pistol. I need to not get ahead of myself. I'm kind of anxious about getting it. Yeah. And I need to just back off. Take it easy. Take it in strides. We've been grinding for 6 months, maybe 5 months on this. It'll come. It'll happen. And maybe I should wait for a better stream when I'm actually in a better mood to get Singularity. No, we still have melees after this. After these 2 pistols, then we jump into melee. And that's when it's going to be super fun. We'll finish off with the ballistics knife. We'll start with the knife first, make it a little harder for ourselves. And then we'll have fun with the ballistics knife. And that's where it's going to be really, really fun. And if we could play Primetime all the time, that's what I would love. Primetime is my new favorite map overall. Just because of the layout, I'm really loving it. I thought Yake was my favorite. It's my second best now that this one came out. Onsen is my number 3rd now. Onsen is really fun. But yeah, this is my favorite map right now. Even though it's like this weird bounce house theme park, hey, I love it. I'm loving it. Woo! See if we can get shocking. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Let's get him. Let's waste him. I need to play a little more snipey. Because, yeah, that's how we get these bloodthirsties. I don't have to get double kills. I need to tell myself that. I don't need to get double kills. Really, it's just single kills. And I can take my time with it. Alright, spawn flipped. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, you watch that side, guy. I'll watch this side. Just keep it tight. Keep it tight. Oh, they're behind us now. Play a little campy, but there's no such thing as camping in hardcore, I'm telling you. You gotta do what it takes. Gotta do what it takes. Oh, there's my guy, blue. Whew. Gonna empty up my whole mag on that one guy. Here we go. Darn it. Come on. All right, mile 4 done. Two more to go. 2 more. There's my nemesis, or soon-to-be nemesis, and there's the guy that's gonna get me. There's their dog. Can I pet your dog? Oh, it's our dog. Good doggy. Good doggy. Bad guy. Bad guy. any takers? Alright, spawn flipped. Oh, they took out my... Man, that was quick. They must have one of those... We call them SAM turrets. The guys that kill your UAVs and CUAVs. Your aerial score streaks. Oh, come on. That was luck. And that was death. I need to stop reloading after every kill. That'll help me. That might help me. I don't know, man. Alright, there goes my CUAV. Guy, don't shoot everybody that just comes at you. Sometimes we forget where you're spying. Whatever. I feel good. I haven't really been killing my teammates going back to hardcore. It's hard not to sometimes, right? So I gotta give them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes it happens. It happens to the best of us and the worst of us. Boy, doesn't it feel like I'm just like struggling today? Yeah, it does. And I'm okay, because that tells me that I'm progressing and I'm still learning. I feel like some days I'm on top of the world, other days like I'm just getting sideswiped. It's okay. So it's just a challenging day. Just a challenging day. Hey, maybe that means tomorrow's gonna be a really good day. Hey guy, you gotta stop killing me, bro. I don't know if that's the same guy, but you gotta stop doing it, my man. At least I'm not on my 4 streak and I get killed like that. I knew there was somebody behind me. You can't go a couple of feet without somebody coming right at you. Okay, don't kill me, dude. I'm on my 3 kill. And they're coming right here. 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's wait him out. Oh, look at that, my guy in the water. Good job, bro. Get him. I really do get kind of anxious to get these 5 kills. Oh boy. But I think the coda is going to be a little harder, even though it's fully automatic. I think the coda is going to be the trickiest one to get. Yeah. Okay, we're spawn flipped. My guy's just over here waiting for him. One more kill. Tossed his body. That's great. Oh man, they keep knocking out my UAV. There we go. There it is. There's the last bloodthirsty. And what a way to get it. There it is. We're done with that Velox. Now we get to move on to the last pistol, which is the Coda. All right, Dakota. Let's see if we can get you. Woo! Look at that air. Sick air, bro. Okay, let's try it. Why am I... Oh, I was burst firing it. I mean, not burst firing, I was just single shotting it. Oh, that's right. The fire rate on this is awful. It's not like you would expect. It's pow, 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 pow. So, it seems like you are single shot firing it quickly. But it's... it is dangerous because that'll get you stuck. Just like that. It'll get you trapped. Oh, that was my own fault. The pistol... Oh, I should have started with this one, actually, now that I remember. It's just been a while since we branded pistols. Kind of forgot all about it. This guy in the water. This guy in the water. Oh my gosh. Alright, coming up on 4.5 miles. Just 1.5 miles left to go. And yeah, I can already feel like we're getting a really good workout. Yeah, we needed this run more than ever. We needed it. We got 2 guns done today. Feels pretty good. It's going to be really tough to get this last pistol done. I'm not sure if we'll be able to hit it in this next 1.5 miles. We will see. But I'm not hopeful, but I am going to continue to grind, everybody. Oh, thanks for the easy headshot. Rocket launchers are really good. Oh, sorry, friend, I almost got you. No, where are they? Where are we spawning? Where are we spawning? Oh, shoot. Oh, sorry. It's all blue in there. I should look at their tag first. Oh, why am I? Okay, well, we did pretty good. We are just 3 more guns. Which means this gun and 2 melee. And we got our Singularity. Oh, this guy, Mr. in the water, spawn trapping us. Oh, nice nose breaking. Yeah, I think this guy was hiding out in the water. Alright, grab some water here. Water. So we're already bouncing back. We're already bouncing back. We're feeling better already. And that's helpful. Because nothing ruins your grind like a bad mindset. Grind set is mindset. I think mindset makes the grind. We have to first develop our mentality and hold true to it. Otherwise your mind will just beat yourself up. Yep. Oh man, I definitely got to get that katana gold. And then Arclight. And then eventually Tempest. We'll do that when we're grinding out melees. When we finish with the ballistics knife and get Singularity, we'll do a victory lap and go +1. We'll get our katana. That'll be so much fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's an underbarrel attachment for the Jaeger, and I gotta complete objective kills next. Den, torque. I don't know. Yeah, torque. I love torque. Now, I thought they were bringing back... Oh, Gridlock, sorry. I was thinking about another map. Gridlock they brought back, which is fun. From Black Ops 4. It's great. That's another fan favorite. The Den is great. I love and hate it. I like it better on just regular mode than Domination. Torque is a great map. Nice and tight. Seems like you can get a lot of bloodthirsties there. So check this out. We are working on this lovely Coda. And yeah, we haven't changed out the camo from, come on, R2, L2. Sweet. But yeah, Singularity. What does Singularity want from us? Triple kills? Because there's a challenge you have to do to get Singularity. You can't just unlock Tempest on all the guns, right? Or are they playing like that? Because I think in Black Ops 6 you had to get one gun, you know, the mastery, whatever it was, I've already forgotten it. And then you can get a calling card for that. And then if you unlock all guns with that mastery camo, you get another challenge complete and you get another calling card. So I want, maybe, I say that now, depending on the challenge, I want to get all guns Singularity. Because this is a good challenge, but I think I want to go for the ultimate mastery challenge. We'll see. That would be the ninja way. Any takers over here trying to flank stake us? Alright, yeah, UAV, awesome guys. Okay, let's wait here. Wait. Nope. They're waiting for me. They're holding back on their spawn. Because they know we have our UAV out. And so they're like, guys, hold the fort. Hold down. They're all on that right side. Now left side. Yeah, they're holding tight on their spawns. They know. So we'll just kind of spawn trap them here, hopefully. Nope. We spawn flipped yet again. Yeah, they are just evading me. And this gun is awful. The Coda should have been my first grind. Jaeger was tight, the Velox is the best, and this Coda is just the slowest fire rate you could ever ask for. If you want to ask for something very slow and stupid, get the Coda. Ah, the fear trap. I'll just lay down here for a second, wait for that to pass. Alright, not playing into his game. You flank stake him, and you get shot by the guy because going down the middle is suicide. Let's be honest. I think this is where I got my last tomahawk, my cross map Hail Mary. Oh, running around with a knife. Very cool. In hardcore, that's really hard to do. Yeah, this gun is absolutely horrible. And yeah, we got 1 mile to do, and we're out of time. Yeah, we had a slow start, a late start today, just because I wasn't feeling it. And I kind of feel like we might be done here after this match. So, no bother. I need to rest up before Sunday's run. Yeah, if I push myself too hard today, I could jeopardize that run. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather have a big run Sunday than hit our goal today. Yeah, I think it's time to get off this treadmill. That's what it's telling me. My feet are speaking to me. Oh my gosh, guy, I am so sorry. Alright, gotta look for that guy to let him kill me. Is he right here? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll let him kill me, I don't care. Oh, wrong gun. I'm like, wow, that's some fire rate you got there. We're done. We gotta get off this treadmill. We are done. Let's just call it. And that's it. You know, it's been a difficult day. It's been a difficult run. I like to say that this run really helped me, and I think in some ways it did, but I'm still like, yeah, a long way to go. But it has given me the opportunity to reflect. I think days like this make me just want to, you know, give up and stop, and yeah, just quit overall. We're so close to our goal. It's gonna feel great to be there. But yeah, we had to cut the run early today just because we're not doing well. And we'll be back Sunday. We're going to take tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday off to rest and recuperate. And hopefully Sunday we can have a very successful monster 20-mile run. Even saying it right now scares me, but I'm going to be in a better mindset. It can't rain all the time. Days like this remind us that all things will pass. We have our good days and our bad days. But let's bounce back from those bad days. As always, it's a privilege and honor for me, Kevin the Ninja, to be running and gunning here on the Moto Dojo. We're victorious. We cut our run short, but that's all right. We're going to rest up. We'll see you guys all on Sunday. Let's have a fantastic rest of our Wednesday. We've earned it. Let's grind it out, and let's become better as a result. Take care, everyone. We'll talk to you on Sunday.